guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and today's video is how much it costs to own and maintain a BMW M Coupe. Okay guys, so let me give you a little background on the S54 M Coupe. Here in the United States, we made the S54 from 2001 to 2002. So the M Coupe, as you know it, the Z3 M Coupe, came out in 2009 to 2002. 99 and 2000s were had the S52 engine for the E36 M3. And the S54 M Coupes were only made in 01 and 02. And in this country, they only sold 678 of them. This car is in sapphire black. The S54s, as you know, have their legendary engine from the E46 M3. They are 5-speed manuals. All M Coupes are 5-speed manuals. There's no automatic or no 6-speed. The M Coupes with the S52 engine put out 240 horsepower. The M Coupes with the S54 engine, like this one, put out 315 horsepower. Now this one is enhanced, it's got Dynon software, which the BMW dealer told me adds 30 horsepower. I have no idea if that's true or not. I also have an AC Schnitzer exhaust, so it's a very free-flowing car here. And I test drove 3 S54 M Coupes before I decided on this one, and this was the fastest by far. This car also has the gearing from the S52. When BMW went to the S54 engine for the M Coupe and gave it 315 horsepower, since it was about 300 pounds lighter than the E46 M3, it would be a lot faster. So what happened was BMW actually gave it slower gearing. It actually, they made the gears longer so it wouldn't out-accelerate an M3. So that performance-wise, there's not a huge difference between the S54 and the S52, like 0 to 60 time. I believe that's, I looked up an old car magazine, they had like the low 5s for an S52 car and about 4.7 or so for an S54 car. So what a lot of people do is put in the different gearing from the S52, and you know, that makes your car faster than an E46 M3. So here you have basically, we never got the CSL in this country for the E46 M3. So basically this car will give you that. You basically have a 300-pound lighter M3 with essentially slightly 20 less horsepower, but you're making that up in power to weight ratio. Now, problems to look out for is the same thing as the M3. You got to look out for the vanos may have to be rebuilt. The rod bearings, the subframe can crack. I had 3 PPIs on this car to make sure all 3 of those were okay. Now this car rides on 19-inch wheels, so 17s are stock. At some point for resale value, I would probably need the 17s, but this car gets so many compliments because of those black 19s. And with the blacked out windows, which you can't see out at nighttime. So I typically drive this car when it's hot out because I can keep the windows rolled down. So what does it cost to own and maintain? Because people are afraid, you know, S54 engine is going to need maintenance. Again, I bought this car with a stack of service records. I forget, I think I'm the 4th owner, but I'm not 100% positive. I got records. This was a California car its whole life. The last owner only had it for about a year, and typically what he does is buy an S54 M Coupe every year, sometime an S52, runs it for a year, they go up in value, he sells it, that pays for all his costs, so he essentially drives a car for free. So if you look at my old videos, and forgive the quality, because I probably shot them with my iPad, basically you can buy a car like this, keep it for a couple years or many years, it's going up in value. that it'll cover all of your expenses. So what have I spent in the 2.5 years that I've owned this car? Now, to be fair, I have 7 other cars. I bought this with 50,000 miles. We're at 52.7, so I put about 2,700 miles on it in 2.5 years, so a little over about 1,000 miles a year. And what does it cost me? The answer is nothing. I've done just an annual oil change. The car had a new clutch, was fully serviced, had new brakes, I believe, had new tires. Everything passed with the vanos, the subframe, the rod bearings. So there was really everything in this works. The clock still works, the original clock. The air conditioning works perfect. So that's why I bought this car. Buy a highly maintained car and your running costs will be minimal. I think the biggest mistake people make when buying a car is they say, oh, this other car is $2,000 cheaper. Well, you know what? That car may need $5,000 or $10,000 in deferred maintenance. And if that car always had deferred maintenance items, it's always going to keep needing stuff and it's going to be a money pit. If you spend an extra $5,000 for a good car, you're going to make that up when you sell it because it's always going to be worth $5,000 more than that car that wasn't maintained. So all I've done is oil changes on this car. I mean, it's cost me, you know, I don't even know. You do your own oil changes, it'll cost you nothing to own this car for 2.5 years. So to me, this car, if you want a real visceral BMW, this is the car. You got just amazing steering, short wheelbase, so this car is just lively all the time. It just wants to go. As you know, the S54 engine just wants to rev. It revs to, you know, up to around 8,000 RPM, and this is you'll be the only one at the car show with an S54 M Coupe. Now we have in New Jersey here, I'll call it we call it the tri-state area, which is New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut. We get we have a pretty good S54 M Coupe community. We've done drives where we've had about 10 M Coupes show up, and at least half of those were S54. So the community is really good here. If you want to buy an S54 M Coupe, go to the M Coupe buyersguide.com. They have Z3 M Coupes, Z4 M Coupes, and they'll definitely they carry every listing of M Coupes in the country, and that's how I found mine. I think it was listed locally in Craigslist, but if it wasn't for the John and the M Coupe Buyer's Guide, I wouldn't have found it. So special thanks to John. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to share this with your friends. If all of you can share it with 4 of your friends and get them to subscribe, we quadrupled our subscriber base overnight. Leave a positive comment below, because I'm a positive person, and check out our website. Check out our website, glenscarcollection.com, and we have video every did there. We have articles, we have ebooks coming out, so please keep checking there. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time.